Okay, so up until this point, okay, guys, we have been talking about parabolas, maximum, minimum, okay, which is your vertex. And we were able to find the vertex just by looking at it on a graph, okay, where we knew that the minimum at the bottom was the vertex, the very lowest point of the vertex. And we also knew that the vertex at the top was the very highest point of the vertex, which is your maximum. So this is our vertex. And we were able to, I'm recording, Mario. Okay, so the vertex, okay, we were able to find it just by looking at it on the graph. Now we're going to be able to find the vertex given a quadratic, okay? So we have two steps. So everyone write step one, okay? And let's remind ourselves that this vertex has an x and a y value. So we're going to have to solve for the x value, and we're going to have to solve for the y value. First, we're going to solve for the x, then the y. Every vertex, it has an ordered pair, okay? A point that we have to solve for. And we're going to pull it from our quadratic. Now remember, this is ax squared plus bx, you're writing as I'm writing, plus c, okay? This is your a, this is your b, this is your c. So, in order to find the x of the vertex, okay, the x value, we have to do what's called x equals, it's a small little formula that you need to know, which is negative b over 2a, okay? Which is why I once again identified for you what is the a, what is the b, and what is the c. Okay, so we're going to rewrite that formula with the empties like we always do and just do the math, okay? Again, as you can see, x is equal to whatever the result of this is. So right now we are finding, okay, the x value of the vertex first, okay? So what is our b in our equation? 4. Just the number. We're not talking about the variable, just the number itself. So let's put 4. Okay, and what is our a value of our quadratic? Even though it's not there, there's a 1 there, so the a value is 1. Okay, so now we just do the math. This negative symbol tells you give me the opposite of what's inside. So what's the opposite of a positive 4? Negative 4. And 2 times 1 is 2. And so when that is simplified, negative 4 divided by positive 2 gives you a negative 2. So now we know that the x value of our vertex is a negative 2. Do we all see how I did that? We're going to have some practice. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, okay, is you have to use that x value to solve for y, because y is equal to, okay, I'm pointing to the original quadratic, y is equal to whatever the result of this is. So we have to create an empty space wherever we see the x value. So empty squared plus 4 empty minus 2. So you're going to take what our x value, what we solved already, we're going to take that x value and put it into our quadratic, do the math, use order of operations to do the math, and whatever the result of this is, that's what our y value is equal to. So let's do, I'm going to cover this up. Hold on a second. Let me just get it out of the way. Okay, so let's just do the math. So y is equal to, what comes first? Exponent. So negative 2 squared is 4. Okay, 4 times negative 2 is negative 8 minus 2. Okay, we're adding a negative. Okay, so we circle, put the negative, they're opposite, they disagree. So bring down your y. So 4 minus 8 is -4. -4 minus 2 is -6. So what is our y value? -6. So everyone circle that again. That's how you find, that's the 2 steps to find the vertex. Okay? So I'm going to erase that and put our next practice example up here for you. And then we're going to do that live together. Okay? So our next example . Unfreeze. There it is. Okay, so let's write this down. Y equals x squared minus 4x plus 1. Okay, so once again, we're going to take those 2 steps and I'm going to write them in the video for you. So step 1 is solve for x, which is -b over 2a. And then step 2, solve for y, okay, by plugging in x value. Okay, so there is our next example, and we'll go over this live together.